Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there, try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm gonna talk about the stuff. I'm gonna let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not gonna lie, I'm rather excited for this one, but we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yam around about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. And whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. And folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today, folks? Well, it happens to be my Bloodywood shirt, which I love this design, dude. It's super neat. Well, with the elephants and the non-bread and stuff, it's actually from their 9-inch non-tour, which is very cool. I also like the little 9-inch nails reference in there. It's cool. And if you're unfamiliar with the band Bloodywood, I mean, they've been an up-and-coming band for the past few years. They're a band out of India. Originally started out just doing kind of metal-ish covers of pop songs. And then they started going over there and actually doing their own music. They incorporated another vocalist, and they just totally ran with it. It was one of those instances where the internet making something viral was actually a really good thing, because these guys were awesome. Their music is fantastic. They, a lot of their songs deal with very heavy issues. Even going as far as things like, there's things like bullying, suicide prevention, even things like sexual assault. There's a lot of stuff that they go into that, again, just heavy topics that you don't typically see addressed in, popular music and stuff. And man, they're a really cool band with a lot of really great messages. I've been fortunate enough to see them live twice now. I actually have video of said performances on my channel, just in case maybe you want to check them out. I highly recommend these guys. They are absolutely fantastic. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Well, I just got through reviewing a chicken sandwich from Boom Smile Korean Chicken, which is a local establishment. And with it being a local establishment, just got to mention this, it is going to end up on my Eating Out Illinois playlist. That's where this review and my previous review are going to end up. And so I just got through doing that, and they had an item on there that wasn't there the first time that I went there, because I've reviewed their deluxe chicken sandwich and their soul spicy chicken sandwich now. But it had something else, and it's something that I'm somewhat familiar with. Boom! It's a Korean corn dog. I have reviewed Korean corn dogs from a place called Kong Dog, which is another sort of localish establishment. You can go check out those reviews I did. I think that was my 300 subscriber special or 400, something like that. But let's take a look at this. Let's see, can we get the thing? It looks like this. Let's get a thing for the thing. Corn dog. Let's flip for the full corn dog effect. It's corn dog. So the way it works is you go over there, you say that you want a Korean corn dog, obviously, but then you get to go over there, you get to choose how it's made. So my Korean corn dog, you get to go over there, you get to choose a crust. I got a Cheetos crust because I'm American and that's what I want to do. Then you get to choose a base. What's the inside of it? I got half sausage and half mozzarella. Then you get to choose a seasoning. I got their snow cheese seasoning. And you get to choose a sauce, and I got their soul spicy sauce. This sounds amazing. Let's just get into it. I love the world we live in sometimes. It's so good, it's ridiculous. I love the mozzarella cheese on the inside. That is such a fucking brilliant idea. Why aren't all corn dogs made like that? That is so good. Um, the cheese being on the inside, honestly, it reminds me of stuffed crust pizza from Pizza Hut. Like, it has a similar kind of vibe to it. That is so good, man. The the, the dog itself, perfectly tasty. It's a corn dog. The cheese on the inside, très magnifique. That is fantastic. The exterior, you get that Cheetos hit, and it's so weird, but so delicious and so good. And then with the snow cheese, you got the added cheesiness there. It's cheese on top of cheese on top of cheese. And then the spicy soul sauce. I'm actually really glad that I got that. Because when I got it with the soul chicken sandwich, it was the same sauce, but with that, you had things like mayo and stuff going on. It kind of dampened the spiciness of it. In this, I can actually taste that spice. And it has like a proper kick to it. It's not crazy spicy or anything, but it definitely goes to the back of your throat. This is wonderful and amazing, and I love it. Now, by the way, it's also raining. I don't know if you can pick that up or not, but if I did have one thing I would say, the hot dog is good. It's a good hot dog. But I think especially being that we are in, Illinois, I do think, if possible, Vienna beef would probably be best suited for this. I mean, I could be wrong. But although I do like the hot dog, I think it's tasty. I've certainly, again, being from Illinois, I've had better hot dogs, but it still works perfectly fine. It's a good hot dog, still flavorful. Just the overall of this is ridiculous and awesome. The exterior is nice and crunchy. Again, you get a little bit of that Cheetos hit. This is so good. I love it because it's basically almost like fair food. It's one of those things that's just so ridiculous. But then somehow it's amazing. It has all these awesome flavors and textures. It's just a thing of beauty, folks. I love this. I love that it exists. Two questions have to be asked. Do they? I don't think they do. I think you already know the answer. Would I get this again? Would I recommend this? Clearly and clearly. I love this, man. I love everything about it. I love the hit from the Cheetos crust. I love that sauce. Like, it was really good on the chicken sandwich, but I think it's even better here because it gets a little bit more opportunity to shine on its own. And just the kick that it has combined with the really good, or the really nice flavor, the mozzarella cheese inside with the hot dog is brilliant. It's just, I love this. Now, sorry, excuse me. Now, would I get this exact combination again? Yes, I would. I think this is so good. I might not recommend it to everybody, okay, because it's definitely a little bit ridiculous. I love it. I'm super down for it, but I could see where some people might not be into it. And they do have, like, other versions that are, because, again, you get to pick and choose. So they do have other versions out there that I think realistically people could maybe go a little bit more into if they're not as up for, like, the crazy stuff. But even just as it is, man, I think this is super fun. It's fun, it's tasty, everything about it is delicious and good, and it has made my day very, very good. So, I like it a bunch. Now all that said, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, folks. Go over there, have yourselves a truly corn dog-tastic rest of your life. Because, man, corn dogs are just fantastic. Whether they're Korean form or classic American form or what have you, man. They're just, like, I don't think I've ever had a bad corn dog. I'm sure they exist, but I don't want to be a part of that. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And when we find ourselves in situations where we have to go over there and deal with said bullshit, it's important that we go over there, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, what I would like you to do, if you are in a situation where you can go over there, you can try out some interesting stuff, do it. I mean, within reason. Within reason. But, at least as far as like food stuff and things are concerned, there's so many times when I'll go over there and like I'll post up stuff on my social media, like places I've tried, and and I'll get people who just be like, I never, I wouldn't, and and it's like, and that's fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to crap on anybody, but man, like sometimes the things that people are missing out on, just because they might have preconceived notions or or just maybe they just doesn't seem appealing to them. And again, that's up to you, but challenge yourself a little bit when it comes to this stuff. Because again, you can find some of the best stuff. And then on top of that, and I mentioned this in my previous review, but it does beg mentioning too, on top of that, you can just meet super cool people. The girls who went over there and took my order and made my food at Smile Korean Chicken were both extremely nice people. And, like, again, like, even though it was a brief interaction and everything, it was a very nice little, interaction between us. And it was just cool that, I got to not only get great food, but get it from very nice people. So, I don't know. Anyway, bye.